Hey guys!
Hi everyone!
It's just the two of us here. I'm Kelly.
I'm Claire. Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah. So this week we were feeling a little unmotivated.
Just weird. This week has been weird.
Yeah, I mean, I just cried for like 2 hours this morning.
That was me on Monday. I was hysterical on Monday. I mean, I kept sending photos with Claire of I kept sending photos of me to Claire, like, I'm laughing, but I can't stop crying, and I'm laughing that I'm crying, and I looked delusional.
That's okay. Worth it.
Worth it! Because we're going to be college grads soon. Woo!
Yeah,
Are we having a crisis?
I think that's over. We are having a crisis.
We have discovered we're having a crisis.
Yeah, I mean, we graduate a month and 2 days today.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to go to school ever again. Yeah!
Oh, I have 3 more years, but worth it.
By choice.
Yeah, by choice.
I mean, college was by choice too, but... But now I'm just, like, really over school. But anywho, what do you have planned for us today, Claire? Sorry, we're feeling a bit delusional.
Yeah.
We're on my mega bed that I've made, and it's literally floating in the air.
I think we've had a change of scenery every podcast since we've been back in school.
Oh, yeah. Like, one that was by my window, and then...
Kelly's rearranged her room like 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Like, actually, not even, no exaggeration, 3 times. And my room is not that big.
I've never changed my room. I've set it up and I've kept it that way.
I'm not feng shui type of person, also. And I really wanted an AC unit, but, which actually made me really sick. So I don't know why I did all that work. But it actually did help my mental state. Because I would have something weird happen to me, and I'm like, all right, just reminds me of my weird room, so then rearrange.
Period.
I know I keep saying but anywho, what do we have planned for today since we're on mega bed?
Since we're on the mega bed and we're kind of delusional, and we thought we'd get like a little philosophical.
Ooh.
I don't know, I feel like the philosophy minor in me is coming out.
I love that.
Because I'm not majoring anymore.
Also, do you notice we're matching? I made her match with me.
Well, no. You made me get dressed first, and then you get
I made you match with me.
Before I had any time to change, because we're running out of time because I have class.
Yep.
Anywho.
You like my feet in the background? But anywho.
But also, our outfits really represent us. Like, Kelly's hat is covered in butterflies. Mm-hmm. And she's wearing pink glasses, and I'm wearing... a hat that isn't mine. I stole it from my brother.
Shout out Chimmer.
Thanks, Jim. I don't even think he knows I have it.
No.
So,
surprise!
Unless he listens. But does he even listen?
We'll find out.
We'll find out
when he listens to it.
Yeah, because then we'll see.
Surprise! We have your clothes!
But yeah, I think it reflects us very nicely.
Mm-hmm, I think so too.
Okay, sorry.
Anywho. The real reason we're doing this today. Not to stop being crazy.
We didn't really know what to talk about.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Because, we're going a little quicker. So I literally just kind of went on like a philosophy website.
You did.
And we're going to talk about the concept of love.
Love.
I guess because, I got a boyfriend.
Your Claire's a boyfriend now. We're just out here dating.
And it's not, like, the same person that I went on a date with, like, what was that, like, almost 2 months ago? Mm-hmm. It's a different person. We're dating. Yeah, I really like him.
Woohoo!
It's really cool.
So let's talk about love. What a transition from the podcast at the beginning when we first started this. We're like, no boys, friends. Well, don't get me wrong, still friends are a priority, but we're like, friends all semester, boys are distractions, and now we're like, ha ha ha.
So yeah, this was very unexpected, but in like the best way ever.
Yep.
Like pumped,
stoked. I have to stop doing that. It's just like my coping mechanism right now. It's just a peace sign and duck, and it's like,
Honestly, me too. It's okay.
Crying, but like peace sign.
Yeah, it was not me crying. Like literally 25 minutes ago. Okay.
But we're chilling. All right, but keep going.
This is the starter question. Like this, I think this is a rhetorical question.
Okay.
So like, don't answer it until I ask the second one.
Okay.
It says we all long for it, but what do we actually know about love?
Nothing. I know nothing.
So it says, there is so much scope for interesting conversations here. So many things to talk about with your friends.
Or sister.
Or sister.
Or twin.
Or just the two of us. Okay. Okay.
Serious? No, never. Fuck being serious.
Fuck being serious.
I'd be serious when I have a real job.
Not wearing a butterfly hat.
I can't be serious in this. Just stop giving the finger. Okay.
Is love dependence on another?
What?
Is love dependence on another?
I'm very dependent on you, but like for a boyfriend, no.
I guess like yeah, like
excuse me, but
no, I would agree. I mean, I'm not like in love yet. Like we just started dating. You can't say that.
Mm-mm. I don't think I'm dependent.
So I'm not dependent.
But I would be really sad if he left my life.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, yeah.
Like I'm very dependent on you, but like obvi.
Yeah.
Like me and you have a different type of love. We have woo-mate love, but like romantic love, I don't think I'm dependent on them. No.
No. Because we learned about that in that one thing on Netflix.
I was dependent on an ex-boyfriend, and it just got so awful. So I'm like, you got to be a piece of my life. You can't be my life.
Exactly. Yep. Because if you make it your entire life,
and
because
he's a very special piece of my life. Like, I don't want him to get overwhelmed and be like, you're my everything.
You're my everything.
Because that's scary.
And also, like, I wouldn't want someone to be fully dependent on me either.
Because I can't give him that.
Yeah, I would say, like, I don't really find that to be very attractive. Just because, like, if your world is my world, then, like...
Fair enough.
Then, like, it's only, like, my friends, my life, and you, like, don't have any independence of yourself. I just don't feel like you have, like, any drive as a human being. Because there's no way your world could be fully my world if you had your own life.
I agree.
Like, you need your own deal. I mean, until, like, you're married, sure, because then you're, like, legally bound.
And then if you have children.
Yeah, and if you have kids. But, like, I feel like if you're in a relationship and you don't have your own life separated from your partner, then it might get...
It just... That it's not yours. It's theirs. Yeah. You don't want to make it an ours.
No.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next question. We keep having technical difficulties today. Today is just not our day.
No, it's not our day. It's not my week.
That's all right. Everyone has one of those, and that's us right now in this moment.
Yeah, of course, it's during the pod.
But it kind of happened this morning. You know, we're feeling a little goofy. That's why we're manching. We're just trying to raise spirits up in this 6135 today. So
yeah. And there's fucking snow on the ground.
Yeah, it snowed last night, so that's where we're at.
Yeah, okay.
It was 4:20 and it fucking snowed, so...
Okay.
But anywho, let's get back to the pod.
Is love solely a biochemical response to specific, measurable sets of stimuli?
Is it just talking about banging? Is that what it means?
Like, is love... Yeah, like, is love, like, chemical? Like...
I think it's part of it.
I don't think, like, this is gross, but, like, there's, like, a scent.
Yeah, pheromones.
Yeah.
And that's why it's very hard for people these days to find, like, a true partner, because you put on so much deodorant, you can't actually connect with their pheromones.
No way.
Cool. Thank you.
I mean,
I'm a scientist.
But I do think, I don't think it's, like, there's, like, I mean, sure, stimuli, sure, but I think there is some kind of, like, physical chemistry involved.
Well, you gotta think that, like, they're a hottie, no matter who they are.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Like, your brain's like, ding, 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 winner. You want to hang out.
You want to hang out with me.
So, yeah.
Like
Yes. I definitely think a feeling comes actually from also maybe being physical, but there's plenty of people who are asexual. So, that might not be a thing. Like, they could have a relationship but not want to, like, actually have intercourse or anything. Do the thing. So that's just like a relationship then, like a friendship. But then, in that sense, there's no science behind it because they just don't have those feelings. But for me personally, I think there is.
Yeah, I feel like I can't speak in like entire communities that I like don't know. Because like I'm not in them. But like for my personal.
Yeah, my personal feeling, yes, I think science is definitely involved.
And not science, but I think like there's some kind of like connection some way somehow.
Oh yeah.
Through like physical traits. I'm just not a science person. I don't know. I don't know the field well enough to know. But, like, for example, my current boyfriend that I have now, I texted my sister about him.
On the day before St. Patrick's Day.
On the day before St. Patrick's Day. And it was like, set me up, hook me up. Because she was, like, hanging out with, like, the same friend group that he was in because I was out of town with my friends. I was like, he's a hottie. I'm obsessed. Set me up. And it didn't really work out that way. But, you know, now we're still dating. So, worked. Worked. Worth it. Okay. Is love a choice or a feeling?
Feeling.
I think
feeling. I mean, I chose to be single for so long. Like, I wanted to be single.
Like, you choose to date someone, but you don't, like, choose to, I feel like...
To have feelings for them.
No.
Yeah, like, I've definitely had that. Like, someone where I shouldn't have feelings for, but I just can't help it. Like,
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's like, a choice. I don't think love is a choice. I think it is, like, a feeling that comes
Well, I think you can choose to love someone, but it's hard to choose not to love someone.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. That's my take on it. Because, like, once you're in it, like, you're kind of screwed.
Like, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
Until something really shitty happens.
Yeah. And sometimes, even when something really shitty happens, you still don't walk. Still don't walk away.
Oh, yeah, no. I was in a relationship for, like, a year that was just so not good for me. But I was like, I love him. I love him.
Yeah. Okay. Does love ever conquer all, or is that a notion, just the hype of sinister greeting card companies?
I don't think love conquers all.
I don't think love conquers all either.
No, I don't.
Sometimes I think hate is more powerful than love.
I agree.
It sounds very philosophical and stupid. But, like, when people just, like, when there's hate, it's...
When you get fired up like that...
I mean, I have a pretty short temper, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'm filled with, like, hate. But when I'm... It takes a lot for me to be, like, filled with hate.
No, but when you have an action that's powered by hate, it is way more powerful than an action powered by love.
I don't even think powerful. I think it's just more forceful.
That's what I mean, powerful.
Oh, sorry, it's the English major in me.
Sorry, I don't use the exact word that you wanted.
Sorry.
Okay, next one.
Do we love people because of who they are or in spite of who they are?
I always do 90-10.
Yeah, you have to explain that.
So, 90-10 was told to me by my therapist, who I love and adore, my bae. And she told me we love 90% of a human being, but there's 10% that you just have to understand that's a part of them, but it comes with the 90. So that's how I see it.
That makes sense.
Like, no one's perfect. That's why you got a 10%. Like, I know I'm really high maintenance, I'm lazy, and I like to eat like shit. Like, that's my 10%.
My 10% is I have a really hard time saying how I feel, so I kind of get it a little explosive. Like this morning. I don't really have a filter, and that can bite me in the ass. And I sometimes use my voice too far. Like, I just take it to another level. So that's my 10%, I would say. But at
least we know it.
My 90 is pretty fun, though.
I don't mean so. Not boring.
Yeah.
I may be a little cuckoo, but I'm not boring.
Do opposites really attract?
Yes. I think me and my boyfriend are opposites. In the sense of he is very simple and I am not. And he's very laid back and I am not. But we balance each other out.
I think you're pretty laid back too, but I think his definition of laid back is very
No,
different.
like he is he could just chill the rest of his life. Like, so simple.
Well, actually, I don't know if he really could. Like, he's a blue collar boy.
He is.
So
no, but like he could live a very simple life the rest of his life.
Yes, he could live a very minimalist life, I would say.
Yes, and I am a maximist. He is a minimalist. I think that's how you could describe it. And so we're like the perfect balance. He calms me down, and then, but he also is like loves to go out. So like that helps me. Like that's the only thing that isn't laid back is like he does love to have fun.
Yeah, and
but I do think we're opposite, but it's a balance.
And sometimes like you don't want to go out like majority of the nights.
No, I don't.
I enjoy going out tremendously.
I love watching TV.
Kelly loves TV. So I think he pushes you to go out and be social.
He does.
And be extroverted a little bit.
Yeah, he's very extroverted. And I'm an introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
and he's an extroverted introvert.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I think we're
well,
different.
I mean, I would say me and my boyfriend are very similar people.
Yes.
But then again, I think it depends on the person. Like, you need someone to balance you out.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't necessarily need someone to balance me out. I kind of like somebody who, like, is just like me, that we, like, again, like, we're also, like, the kind of people that, like, we both, like, kind of need our alone time. And, like, we understand that, but, like, so if somebody was, like, the opposite of that of me, I feel like that's where it gets tough, because then they're like, well, why do you want to, like, be alone? Like, don't you want to be with me? It's like, no, I need my alone time, and he needs his alone time. And that's something I've never had before, which is really nice. And somebody with very similar lifestyles as me, who, like, eats really well, works out, like, very driven person. I've honestly never had that, so I don't really know the answer yet. But as of right now, like, I don't think I would attract to an opposite right now, because I'm with someone who isn't opposite, and I find it to be, like, much better right now. So.
Yeah, mine is.
Yeah. So honestly,
in the best way.
Probably just really depends on the person, like, where you're at in life. Because I've dated opposites. I've dated multiple opposites, and it just kind of bit me in the ass.
See, I think it's because I like to stay in. If I had someone who also liked to stay in, we would be hermits.
Yeah.
And I would have no friends. And it would just, and I don't know. I think I'd be really weird. So, Bay helps me out. Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, he does. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. It saves me a lot of time, too. Can you love more than one romantic partner at the same time?
No, I can't. Personally, no, I can't.
I can't even talk to someone more than one person at the same time.
No, I not that I couldn't. It's just the stories. I would get confused. And for my own sanity, I would be like, okay, I can't talk to more than one person.
My ADHD does not allow me to talk to more than one person at the same time. And I, like, I want to, like, fully know someone before I'm like, or yeah, you know? I can't, like, do that if I'm talking to somebody else, and, like, people...
I wish I can social date.
I can't.
I wish I could, because I feel like that's a good life skill to have, because then you can balance. But I'm an extremist, so...
Yeah.
I have no balance.
And I like having, like, a strong connection with one person than like, not faint, but, like, less of a connection with multiple people at the same time.
I agree.
And I'm also the kind of person, because I'm very type A, that's like, how could I have more than one connection with, like, multiple people when, like, I only have, like, one personality?
And I could see why people do have the capability of having more than one romantic partner at a time, because maybe these people bring them different things into their lives, like different aspects.
True.
But I'm so complicated, I would feel bad for, like, anyone else, like, if it was multiple people.
Yeah, my baggage is not
like,
worth
it's
for
not
too many
worth
people.
it. Like, I feel so bad for my bae. Like, like, I don't want more than one person ever to deal with that. But, like, I can understand why people could have more than one romantic partner at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. True. Should you change for someone you love? No.
I'd change for the better.
Yeah, but not for, like, do you change, like...
My personality?
I guess, like,
no.
yeah, like, what is, like...
My tendencies, like, I clean more.
That is true.
I take care of myself more.
You shower more.
I shower more. I don't know. In that sense, I do. But my personality, hell no.
Yeah, I think my boyf has made me, like, obviously, like, I love going out, but now, like, I'm able to, like, go out and, like, still, like, do productive things the next day.
True.
Now, which is not normally something I would do, I'm gonna be honest. So I, like, yes, I've changed, but it's not, like, drastic. Like, I haven't changed, like, the way I dress. Like, I dress the exact same. I talk the same. I listen to the same music. Hang out with the same crew. But, like, yeah, like, slight changes. But, like, that made me a better person.
I agree.
Yeah. How long does it take to fall in love?
Matters.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question.
Honestly, me neither.
I feel like that's like
That is I don't even know, rhetorical question.
Yeah.
Like, based... You know. You know when you know.
You know when you know.
How about that? You know when you know.
And sometimes it can be really early, and sometimes it can be super late.
And, like, the type of love.
True.
If it's, like, vacay, met on an adventurous trip, you automatically fall in love, travel.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Immediate and fast. But then if it's, like, a slow dating process, it might take a little longer. Just matters of love.
That is true. Yeah, it depends on, like, how much you're willing to, like, put yourself out there too, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
The more comfortable you are with yourself, I feel like the easier it is to fall in love with somebody else.
Fair enough.
Yes. Okay. Why is... I don't like that question.
No, I don't know.
Is there such thing as a soulmate or kindred spirit?
I think you're my soulmate.
Yeah, I would say soulmates is, like, not necessarily your partner of, like, love.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I would say you're my soulmate, too.
You're my soulmate.
I think there's multiple soulmates.
Twin flames.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, my friend Maeve is, like, my soulmate. Because, like, we just, like, are so on the same level. Always, like, same energy. And, like, Amanda is my soulmate. And you're my soulmate. Like, it's just, like... it really just depends on, like, the person or the energy I have, like, at a given period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think there's multiple types of soulmates.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done for love? I have one.
What?
I've pretended that I couldn't swim, so they would teach me.
Really?
Yeah, I can fully swim.
I don't know. I've done a lot of crazy things. Love makes me a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, and also depends on the kind of love. Because if it's like a toxic love, because those are real.
No, oh my god, the shit I've done with that. I could do a whole pod just on that.
Yeah.
Oh my, but funny stories, funny.
Like, I feel like toxic love and like healthy love is so different.
It's so diff.
Because like healthy love, like, not that it's like, it's just like, because it's like constant. Sometimes I feel like that can be taken advantage of. But when it's like toxic love, it gets like stripped. And then it's like full force again, then it's stripped. And full force and stripped. Like, I did that like on and off again for like a year. And it was awful.
I did too.
It was awful.
It stunk.
And it just makes you like not feel very good.
No.
And then
you never know how you're doing that.
And then I feel like that's when you finally like start changing, is because of you just want it so bad that you're like, all right, I'm gonna do this because it will get a response out of them, which will get them to respond to me. But now, like, I realize if you're 100% yourself, it's like way better.
I agree, but I don't know what the craziest thing I've done. I really don't know.
You don't know?
No. Do you know one?
Oh yeah, pretend that I couldn't swim.
No, for me.
Oh, for you?
I really cannot think of one. Like, I've done like big events, but like, I really don't know. Right?
Yeah. I mean, like, no offense to you, but you've done like a lot of crazy little things.
I know.
But not like big.
No,
And like, and I didn't like necessarily, like, I could like, I told them I could like, you know, like generally swim.
Float.
But like, not like, I still can't really like actually like
Swim.
butterfly swim.
I can. Butterfly.
Okay. So this one's more like psychology-esque.
Okay.
Is happiness an end goal or is simply a byproduct of other things?
I'm always happy. I don't think it's an end goal for me.
Yeah, you do always choose happy.
I choose happy every day.
I try my best to choose happy. But like this morning, I had some tough dreams. I woke up not very happy. Some instances happened this morning that made it a little bit worse. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I can't find happy right now. I just can't figure it out. It's not for me today. But like, this podcast makes me so happy. So like, now I'm in like such a better mood. So like, I don't think it's like an end, like that's like, how could this be the end goal? How could this podcast possibly be our end goal?
No, it's
when we're doing it at like 1:30 in the afternoon.
You should choose it every day. It shouldn't be what you want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You should wake up and want to be happy.
Yeah.
You don't want to wake up and be like, I want to be happy by the end of the day. No, that's like, what is that going to do? How is that productive?
Yep.
It's all mindset.
Yep.
You got to push yourself to get there.
What are you most proud of?
My relationship with you.
That's so cute.
Our relationship with our family, or the way I carry myself.
Yeah, I would say the way you carry yourself. You do a very good job, and you're 100% yourself.
No, I haven't changed for nobody. I've had different styles of clothing. Don't get me wrong, but
and you had different personalities when you had like mental stuff.
Yeah, when I had mental health issues, but now I'm just me.
Yeah,
I like the way I carry myself now.
Yeah, like, I mean, and the journey you've gone on, I would say you should be proud of.
To get there.
I mean, I would say I'm most proud of, the person I am now. I mean, I've kind of gone through some not great things. So I would say, yeah, the person I am now, and the choices that I make every day. That's what I'm proud of. Is like the healthy choices that I make.
Choose happy, baby.
Yep. Are you more you when you're alone or with others?
Others. I am mopey when I'm alone.
I think I'm pretty good one-on-one. Sometimes in social settings, I'm
like alone, like completely by myself.
I mean, I'm taking
or like in a room with like one other person.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm taking it as if I'm never like alone. I'm only alone when I'm like sleeping.
No, okay, that's what I meant.
And even when I'm sleeping, I'm not really alone either. But
I don't change my personality if I'm alone with someone or with other people.
My personality can, I mean, it just changes like my confidence level in the room. And there's a lot of people that I don't know. I'm not speaking. I don't like. I just.
Yeah, you don't like it.
My energy is based off of the room's energy sometimes. So if it's like electric, I will be electric. I will be there. But if it's serious, like I'm not gonna still be like, ugh. I don't know, because I have a pretty large personality. So sometimes I have to tone it down.
Tone it down. But I think I don't really change.
No, you're pretty much the
if
same.
I'm grumpy alone or with others. If I'm happy alone or with others. That's just how I be though.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Is there such thing as truth? That is so interesting.
3 sides to every story.
Yeah,
mine, yours, and the truth.
Period.
That's how I see it. I don't think there is such thing as pure truth. Because everyone has their own perspective.
Yeah, and emotions are involved.
Yep.
Dude, yeah, great answer.
Thank you so much. Whoa, sorry, I just saw a really dark question about dying.
Yeah, about dying. Classic.
Don't love me like you promised. My boy, my boy, my boy.
What would I do?
He ain't a man, sure as hell ain't honest.
Who? Okay, question. Sorry.
And we're back.
Who knows you best?
You or my bae? Or Rebecca Derringer?
Yeah, Rebecca does know us. That girl has seen me at my highest of highs and lowest of lows. Let me tell you something. But I would say, yeah, you know me best. Obviously, because I'm with you 24/7. But like honestly, like Rebecca has like seen like outside of our family knows us best. But like that girl has literally seen
every perspective of our lives.
Yeah.
Since we met her.
Yeah.
I tell her everything. Like literally, I text her about my poops. Sorry, Rebecca. What else you got?
What is the next big thing you want to accomplish?
Graduate. And then get a dog.
I want to accomplish getting a dog.
I want to raise my own puppy. My own baby.
That's fair.
My own fur baby.
I want to obviously graduate undergrad. And then I want to successfully be a good roommate because I've never not lived with you. So that's going to be weird for me, is be a really good roommate.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously graduate law school with a specialty in health law. Because I want to help people.
Oh, yeah, and I want to go to work. I want to start my job. Forgot about that. I'm just like dog.
Good. Yeah. What sport would... Okay, this is a lighter question because I feel like we need a light one. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Okay, I did see the photo on here, and I think tennis would be funny. Soccer. Basketball, maybe. Something really... Rugby.
I think cricket would be funny. Because like
I've never played cricket before.
You've never played cricket? So like...
No.
You have to, like, obviously, like, hit the ball with, like, this unique little paddle thing. And you have to run around these pegs, but it's, like, a pretty short distance. So, like, just seeing that.
Just
or somebody
effed up sprinting.
Or, like, somebody playing polo would be funny. Oh, what are you most attracted to in a person? I don't think I've ever asked you that before.
Humor. My bae is so funny. Humor.
I like drive. Like, I like when people are... Like, my boyfriend is very smart. He's very smart.
He is very smart.
Then he, like, always takes care of himself. And he takes really good care of me.
True. That too.
Yeah.
When I don't ask for it.
Yeah. Like, he's just so... He always knows the right thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, always does the right thing. So I would say that.
Humor, though, is, like, my number one.
Yeah, he's pretty funny, too.
Humor.
Yeah. But somebody who can just... Because honestly, like, I'm a lot to deal with. So if you can take care of me...
True.
And still do
like, talking about myself and it's being like, true.
Period. What's your biggest turnoff?
Whininess. Oh. If someone's whining, literally don't speak to me. Like, just fix it. Like, I get it if you're having a really hard day. Like, I totally get it.
Yeah.
And you just need a vent. But if they're whining over the smallest things, but then don't go and fix it, they just whine about it.
Yeah.
Literally blow my brains out.
I would say, like, laziness. Like, there are days where you can be lazy, but consistent laziness to me, that's tough. That's where I get. This one's funny. I didn't want you to read it. What silly or funny thing makes you afraid or creeps you out? Tickling.
To kill.
Do not tickle me.
I think... Honestly, when someone asks me, like... Wait, what's the question again?
Like,
I want to make sure I say it right.
What's something funny or silly that makes you afraid or creeps you out? Like tickling, like I literally get terrified.
When someone smiles at me for too long. Like, if you don't laugh, like, while you're looking at me or something, because then I know you're there laughing with me or at me, but if you're just smiling at me, like, that's actually so genuine, but for some reason in my brain, I'm like, ew. Actually, I do think it's from this video that our brother Tommy showed us when we were younger. And it was this guy walking, like the Walking Smiley Guy. And he's walking down the street and he's smiling, like, with his face up in the air.
Oh my god, wait, what's
and
that
like
called?
sliding
Wait,
down the
what's that called?
sidewalk. I forget. But it's so scary. And I think that's why. No cap. I think that's why.
No cap. If you had, and I'm just asking, what's the strangest thing about where you grew up?
How many twins there are?
Yeah. The amount of twins that we had was, like, terrifying.
Yeah, it's a lot. And triplets and large families. Just gigantic, absolutely gigantic families.
Okay, also, I wanted to start asking these questions. I'm sorry, this is my,
AD speaking?
yeah. I wanted to ask these questions, too, because, like, now you can, like, whoever's listening, like, if they ever feel like a need to, like, me and Kelly we literally just were like, let's play the question game. I'm pretty sure it's not even a game. It's just, it's just an excuse to ask whoever you're talking to a bunch of random questions, get to know them. Because sometimes I struggle with, like, carrying on the conversation when I'm super nervous. And I'm like, all right, we're just going to play this game. And it makes me feel, like, it gives me an excuse to be open.
Yep.
So, like, please use these questions however you see fit. Because, like, as I'm looking these up, I'm like, ooh, these are fun.
They're fun.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my little side tangent. But I'd say the strangest thing about where we grew up would be the twins. There's, like, 15 sets of twins in our grade alone.
And everyone's really athletic.
Yeah. Yeah, our high school, has some pretty athletic peeps. Yeah.
Like, weirdly, like, a lot of, like, famous professional people.
Yeah.
But chill.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll ask my last two. If you had a business, what kind of business would it be?
I have a business, and I won't say it on the podcast, only because I don't want someone else to take it.
Oh, yeah.
It has something to do with makeup.
Yes.
People who do know me know this makeup sitch that I've always wanted to do, but I don't have it, like, copyrighted or trademarked or any of the patents or any of that, so I don't want someone to take it from me, and I don't benefit off it. So I have one in mind, people, I swear to gosh, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any.
Law firm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a lawyer, so.
A law firm.
This is my last question. I think it's just really cute on how to end my questions. When you think of home, what specifically do you think of?
Mom and dad.
Yeah, I think of our family. Because, I mean, we just moved. So it's hard to, like, think of, like, our physical house. For some reason, I think of Buzz, like our
old
dog,
dog.
our old dog. But I think of like our family and Buzz. That's what reminds me of home. And this was like the first time in like years I was able to go home for more than like 3 or 4 days. I mean, there was a point in time where I didn't go home for like 4 or 5 months, but that's because I had basketball and everything else, and I had to be in a bubble. But before then, I was going home for like weeks at a time. And yeah, so I think just like spending time with our family is more important than like the place that we're at.
Yep.
Even though I love our new house, it's bomb.
Oh my god, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my questions.
Oh my love. Okay, so what's up, guys? Anywho, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a weird week. It's been a weird week.
Yeah, I'm ready to drink and have some fun.
Yeah.
Because our mom is coming.
Mom's coming to town.
So we might have to do another little potty with mom. That might be a little fun.
Yeah, we can do like an intro.
I mean, like, because last time we did it with mom, I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
I was on Zoom, and that's when I was having a really hard time, because, like, I was really isolated with basketball, and no one was on campus yet, so, like, I wasn't very fun.
Oh, yeah, and Claire was, like, almost, like, pissed.
Yeah, like, I was,
because
like...
me and mom were so drunky, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm not allowed to drink during season, so I was like...
Yeah, but mom's coming. We have big things ahead.
Yeah, I'm meeting my boyfriend's parents this weekend.
That's exciting.
That's gonna be interesting.
And that's super exciting.
And meet his dog. But... yeah, I mean, life updates, nothing really crazy. School is hell on earth.
Yeah.
That's why I think we're not really, like, as motivated as we would be. I mean, I have to be motivated because I really have no choice or else I'm going to be drowning here. But, yeah, I would just say overall, I'm, like, an 8 out of 10.
I mean, I'm fine. I mean, Monday I was delusional.
Yeah.
I would say, like, I'm an 8, like 7, 8.
So, advice...
I was, like, super average.
Yeah, so advice from us to you, fellow listener. Please take care of yourself during the last weeks of school or work or whatever you have to do before summer. Don't let this, if you live in Indiana, don't let the snow get you down.
Yeah. Fuck you, snow.
Fuck you, snow. That's all I have to say. It definitely brought me down this morning.
Yep. Last night, for sure.
Yeah. But happy Thirsty Thursday, you guys.
Woo!
We love you. Genuinely love you.
We're really going to celebrate this Thursday.
Yeah, we are. We're really going to celebrate. I really need it really bad.
Yep.
So, cheers to you guys. Thanks, good time. Thank you, Wyatt. We love you all.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah, dream girl, dreaming, I be dreaming. Missing all the days you got me feeling. I said I love you, babe, you know I mean it. Hey, yeah, dream girl, I be dreaming.